for the Nelson family, and a year ago we had a fire. Before insurance was there and before anyone else was there, the United Way was there. My husband found our local United Way, and they helped us in ways I can't even explain. We had bedding right away, we had pillows, we had towels, we had things that we just needed right away.
Hi, my name is Melvin Knowles. I work at UWNEM local 2660. And I was brought up the old-fashioned way. If you want something, you go work for it. And that's why I always thought it was kind of funny when United Way staff members would come to our mine and beg for money for people. And just sit in the meetings and give them crap and ask them stupid questions, but they were always polite. They'd smile and give you an answer. And I was really anti-United Way. I thought it was a joke. And then they brought a volunteer named Ray to one of the meetings. And he'd sit up in front of a bunch of strangers and told us the problems he was having and how United Way had helped him out. Then I asked him, I said, you would go through all this hassle for a coat? And he just smiled and said, no, he said, I'd go through this hassle for nothing. That's when I started thinking about United Way and started asking some more serious questions. And I saw how hard our campaign volunteer Dan would work, collecting donations for people he didn't even know. And I saw how United Way was helping people out. So I asked Dan if he ever needed a hand to let me know. And bam, boy did he put me to work. I've been helping him for the past few years. But to live united, I think that's the only way to go. And I'm proud to be a part of it.
I was really surprised when I was on my first allocation and panel visit. I got to see a facility that assisted in what I thought was senior daycare. When I got there, I was so impressed. It was completely different than I had imagined. It was not a bunch of people playing cards at the table. These were extremely high-need individuals, some younger than I imagined, some older. But the facilities that I visited, there were groups where the people could go and do whatever they wanted to do, and they were very happy and you could tell they enjoyed it. I must have had 10 people come up and introduce themselves to me, and these are different levels of functionality. But these people, you could definitely tell that this was the reason that they were surviving. They had somewhere to go, they had people to be with, and they were really enjoying themselves. So I'm really proud to say that the United Way supports agencies that give that kind of support and care.
The Imagination Library is a library that belongs to a child and their imagination and their creativity that is built book by book from birth, if they register as early as that, to age 5. So by the time a child enters kindergarten, they can have a library of up to 60 books. The books come in the child's name every month at no cost to the child or their family. That's generously funded by Dolly Parton and her foundation, as well as the donors to the United Way of Northeastern Minnesota. All the books are hardcover. They're very carefully selected to be quality books, age appropriate, and it's a beautiful library when it all comes together. We love the United Way Imagination Library by Dolly Parton. We're donors as well as recipients, and we're very proud and happy to be part of the program.
I taught school for 39 years, and I've seen individuals who needed as much assistance as I received when I was young. I'm thankful and happy to be able to make a contribution to the United Way. Each year, I walk 5 blocks to the office in Chisholm and make my donation personally. It is my pleasure.
I know sometimes it's private and hard to imagine who has been helped by the United Way in their lives. I love the United Way for what I see as real support and real caring. I've been able to see firsthand the difference and change the United Way can make in someone's life. It's the reason I volunteer today, to change lives forever. Oh, and I give too.
I'm Glenn Sarnan. I work at the Taconite Company. I'm a part of local union 2705. I've been a part of United Way for many years. I've usually donated every year and things like that. But here was a chance for me to give of my time instead of just my money.
Every week he donated to the United Way. We just didn't not even realize
Right.
what it was till the fire. And he delivered somewhere, he works for UPS, so he delivered somewhere that why don't you go to your local United Way. I think we doubled our donation since then. Because really it's just so, it's a heaven sent for sure.